What's up, guys? Wolf88 here, and today I decided I would try something new. As you can see, I am so far from civilization right now, and by so far I literally mean about a good 100 feet from my house. So today, guys, I've noticed that there's a lot of survival shows on TV and YouTube, so I decided, I'd get in on some of the action. After all, my YouTube name is Wolf88, so what better way to, make a video other than capturing my inner wolf, I guess. We are walking through the field of the wolves. Now, even though there aren't any wolves around here, there are coyotes. So I may be in a very, very bad situation. Don't want to get up on any of the enemy. Not saying that coyotes are enemies, because that's racist. So, really gotta be careful for snakes. If you want to play it safe, get yourself some steel-toe boots. These boots can break down. They're really good for breaking through, like, dead tree stumps, the skulls of a snake, and we seem to have found a good clearing. And do you see that, guys? That is a land root, which I will not be using. Ah, crap. I meant to throw it, but it fell apart. Look at the butterfly, guys. Oh, there's another one. Yes, the field of wolves is also filled with deer. If you can see right there, that is a deer track. And we are also approaching water. And more water usually points to more life, such as vegetation, insects, arachnids, you name it. Even snakes. So I've got to be really careful. Yes, these boots are also waterproof, to some extent. Oh. There appears to be some sort of a beetle that's relatively good at swimming. There's another one. Okay, I'm gonna get out the water because I don't want to disturb these guys in their home. Now, we appear to be approaching much more of a murky area. From the past, I actually used to take my truck out here and pretty much just drive through to see how good the suspension was. Wasn't my best idea, especially with all the mud. But as you can see, we're approaching a lot more clearings, and these clearings may or may not have been man-made, but they may have also been animal-made, as you can see by the bits of concrete. Now, my calculations are correct, and they're usually not correct. We must be approaching the Lake of the Coyotes. As you can see, the dirt has miraculously changed color. So, all this time you may be thinking, but Grant, why would anyone want to, escape their house just to, go through a forest? Well, the answer is, screw you. I need a video. Oh, guys. Do you see that? This is an oak root. Things that you may have seen in movies, TV shows, and also on the side of the highway. This looks fairly natural, but let me be the first to tell you that it was most likely pushed over by a bulldozer. Look at this, guys. As you can see, this one has probably been here for a while, as the roots are easy to tear out. And it appears fire ants have made their home within the roots of this tree. Possibly even raccoons, possums, even snakes. appears like some sort of animal made its nest down there. So I'm not going to get too close to it because, guys, I don't feel like getting rabies today or getting bit by a snake, poisonous or not. A little fun fact, actually, guys. Snakes are not poisonous. They're venomous. Poison is ingested. Venom is injected. Just a little geeky fact right there. But it is possible to ingest rattlesnake venom. It's very warm out here, guys. Oh, as you can see, the dirt has become much more murky with all the collected rain over here. I feel like I'm walking through a pasture of cow crap. Now, since it is very warm, the clouds appear to be accumulating. We should have more shade sooner or later. But what if you're like me and you don't want to wait for shade? Well, sometimes you gotta take a nice little dip. Even if the water is really shallow. And oh, looks like a beer can. Huh. Looks like either a beer or a energy drink can. Now, guys, I am taking a risk for you and me. Not only may there be snakes in this water and other animals, but I may also drop the camera, and that would really suck if I get bit by a snake, because I would love to catch it on camera. As you can see, the water is not very clean. But this is natural. Doesn't get that much more natural than this. This is also very good for hydration, which I am not going to use because I'm not an idiot, and also because I packed water. Preferably bottled. Now, if I can describe the smell of the water, it is much more like it's exactly what you would expect. Now, a little fun fact. This stream was not here before. As a matter of fact, this stream was more than likely man-made. My guess is that someone had decided to bulldoze their way down, and rain sooner or later just collected to where the point it would not evaporate. And that's probably what happened. There appears to be a honeybee struggling to stay afloat. And there's dragonfly right there. Now, if I could show you guys, you know, the video underwater, which I can't because this camera is not waterproof, I would let you guys see just how the water looks underneath and how it feels. It literally feels like I'm stepping on dog throw up right now. I'm stepping on plant life, possible insects, who knows what else. Leaves, a lot of leaves. And the water appears to be getting deeper with each step, which is not the best sign for me, especially if my boots keep on getting stuck. So I've got to stay mobile, because the longer I stay, the more my boots will sink in, and I may be more susceptible to snake bites, as well as bugs, or... Hey, look, guys. It appears to be some sort of a reptilian or a amphibian of some sort. I think that may be a tadpole. Look at that. I think that's like a developing frog right there. Yeah, I think that's a tadpole, guys. It appeared to have like some sort of feelers or legs of some sort, so more than likely that tadpole was reaching the end of its tadpole-like stage and I guess becoming a frog. And there appears to be even more tadpoles. Now, spring is usually when tadpoles have completely taken over this stream. As you can see, there's still some here, and I'm going to try not to disturb them. So I'm going to get out the water. My boots are completely soaked. There's literally like a mini stream inside of them. And we're gonna go leave. Nothing like a quick dip, guys. There's more deer tracks there. Actually, those might... No, I think those are raccoon tracks, actually. Yes. This forest is home to many wolves, deer, coyote, possum, snakes, just about everything that says up. And there's also a hornet right there. Finally some wildlife. Actually, I think that's a yellow jacket. Now, a fun fact about wasps and yellow jackets. And, well, for one thing, wasps tend to... Well, wasps and yellow jackets are actually the same thing. Only a few subtle differences. For one thing, wasps make their nests high above, you know, away from predators. Usually in dark corners, maybe on rooftops, trees. But the thing about yellow jackets is, they've taken it a whole nother step further, or more of a downgrade, if you will. They make their nests underground. So, if you ever see a hole and you think that maybe there's a crawfish or a snake in there, you may want to be careful, because that can be the home to thousands of yellow jackets just waiting to sting you. And speaking of sting, there's a common theory that wasps can only sting once. Bees can only sting once. There are some rare occasions where a bee has gotten away with its stinger. But the way a bee stinger is, it's a little point with all kinds of other little points. And that's what keeps the bee stinger embedded in your skin, pumping the venom. So when that bee pulls out its stinger, you know, it also practically disembowels itself. So, you know, it's going to die pretty soon. A wasp, however, has a stinger that's almost more like the lead of a pencil. You know, it's at a perfect point. Really dehydrated now, guys. I could probably drink some water soon. So yeah, bees usually sting once, wasps can sting multiple times, and I don't know if I'm allergic or not to wasps. I know that I may have some history with them. I haven't been stung for years, though, so hopefully it won't start today. I've never been stung by a bee. Yeah. So, I guess this just about does it for this video, guys. Hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you liked this Brave Wilderness parody, give that a thumbs up. If you like the content of my channel, please subscribe. And with that all being said, guys, Nightwolf88, out of here.